Hey guys, what's up? I'm the Sparrow123 and welcome back to another episode of our Need for Speed Most Wanted playthrough. In the last episode, we beat Blacklist number 11 Lou, and we did one race, I do believe, and also a quick speed trap, was it? I'm going to the wrong screen, but I'm pretty sure we did a speed trap. And we are going straight into the next race. I do believe we'll just, you know what, we'll just do this knockout. It's been a couple weeks since I last recorded, because the last time was indeed the time I got pretty sick in the last couple of weeks. So I wasn't able to record, so it's probably gonna take me a minute to get back into this game. Jesus Christ, that was a voice crack and a half. So we are straight jumping into the races with a knockout with our new Mazda. Not really too new. Well, it's actually pretty newish still, you know. And now that it has been fully upgraded, might as well use it a bit. Seems like we are getting a bit smoked here, and oh my goodness, I definitely need to get rid. Definitely need to get used to the controls again. That's what I was trying to say here. I'm pretty sure we can take a huge shortcut here. If we don't absolutely... Oh boy. It's fine, everything's fine. You know what, it's fine, we're first place now, you know, it all worked out, that's pretty fantastic. But yeah, it's been a minute since I last recorded, as I was saying. I got pretty sick in the last couple of weeks. I caught COVID, so that was actually pretty fun. And it was actually a pretty rough time, if you do believe it or not. Like, I was actually struggling quite a bit. I talked about it in the Ultra Sun playthrough that we are doing now as well. And yeah, it was just absolutely just straight kicking my ass. So it was a bit rough, but now we are feeling quite a lot better. So I am down to do some recording again, as well as the Switch 2 has recently released. And that's been an absolute joy to play. Been playing lots of Mario Kart World now, and that's an absolute blast to play through. Looks like Harry Potter has been knocked out. Unfortunate. We're not really going to try and take that jump. And looks like we really need to take the initiative on this race and catch up on these absolute bitches, because my goodness, we are falling behind quite a bit now. So we can't be having none of that. Let's start actually trying to race quite a lot better. Because I need to. Or else we're going to absolutely lose. Let's see if this... is gonna help us again, or it's gonna fuck us over. Let's go max speed, so we hopefully miss that second one. Ooh, that was a lot better. Perfect. Absolutely, way better. An actual big shortcut we got there. Jesus Christ, that taxi was flying, bro. Well, taxi or white, just a yellow car, not a white car. Don't know if the shortcut is helping us here, but it does feel like it, a tiny bit at least. And already getting used to the controls a bit, just need to learn the drifting just at perfect times once again, but I think I'm getting the hang of it. That shortcut really did us good there. We are getting a bit of a lead. Not too much though, they are catching ever so slightly, because once again the enemies are actually pretty tough in this game, which is one of the absolute joys about it for sure. Alright, so that is that. Cameo has been knocked out. Alright, so it's this orange Supra, I do believe, that we are facing against the very last. Which is exciting. As you do know, I love me that car. Okay, I actually use some slowness there to make that better. Not completely butcher it, you know. Now try and get some top speed so we can try and get that shortcut big again. Looks like he kinda messed up. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Still, perfect. Get some good speeds going. Oh yeah, baby. That's absolutely what we want to see here. That feels great. After coming back so many weeks later and just destroying the first race feels pretty good. Or destroying that feels pretty good. You have a big 14-second lead, which is fantastic. And as you may have noticed, as I said, these races will definitely, some of them will definitely be taking quite a lot longer than how they used to. Because we are just at that point in the game where there's going to be more races to do. They're going to be quite a bit longer, more tougher to beat, so we might have to restart here and there. That's all part of the gaming experiences, though, isn't it, though? But looks like we nailed this knockout, which is just beautiful. The cops are instantly going for our ass. So that sounds like a good idea to just straight jump to the safe house so we can go onwards our next race event, which is a toll booth, minimum cop opportunities or minimum trouble. So let's do this one next. We got a perfect launch. Alright, we got that one down again. And I love these toll booths because it's just straight driving, baby. To some great music in our absolutely stunning Mazda car. And we are definitely going to be trying and switching it up here and there, guys, with the cars for sure. Because there's just too many good and cool cars, in my opinion, in this game. And we're going to try and sustain as many as we can. What a beautiful absolute hit between those two toll booths. Right, well, these two are literally right next to each other. That's quite funny. A bit on the shorter hand. Then again, we are only now 30% complete, so actually not too bad. Thinking the last one is probably, yeah, the last one must be quite a long ways. We are going great speeds though. We're going straight, yeah, next toll booth. We get a 2-minute one. This is going to be an absolute trek through the city. The OG city that we were driving in first, which is pretty dope. We're just making the speeds, bro. Absolutely loving this. Really glad I can start recording again. Same with Pokemon. It's just a blast. One of the main reasons why I still do this for you guys. It's also for myself. It's just a hobby I still to this day enjoy doing, because I can play so many games from my childhood, or just so many great games in general. Even some recenter, you know. Sometimes I'll try and do that, but most of the time it is a bit more old schoolish. And that makes it more fun for me as well, because that makes it a lot longer ago for me to play those games. Or to replay those games, rather. And it's just helps me with my memory, or not really helps, but it just shows off my memory about the games most of the time. I don't really need to look up many things beforehand in Let's Play. Usually I skim through a couple of things, and then but for most of the time I'm pretty solid on most games that I do here on the channel. And we don't do, Jesus Christ, we almost had an absolutely smooth race, but unfortunate. And I know we don't do many racing games on the channel, but they are such a sweet, like, childhood memory. Like, I don't know really how big to call it, but let's let the clock speak first.
People are talking. Now I know this ain't true, but they're saying you're working for the cops. Make sure you prove them wrong. I'll take care of the guy spreading the rumor.
Hey, yo, bro, we're not working for the cops. That's criminal. Yeah, no, they're basically like one of the main genres I always really loved to play back in, like, when I was a kid. And I still do, but in my opinion there aren't too many great ones that lately are have been introduced that I like playing. So it's like, it's a bit more tough lately to find some great racing games. But here we have a good old sprint race. That has definitely been quite a bit of time ago since we've done one of those. And I think after this race we're gonna go switch back to the Supra. And one thing as well, I can't stress it enough, bro, I absolutely love the music in this game. A couple of drum and bass tracks, which is just my main genre of music that I listen to. And then the metal rock bands that you hear in this game are usually not my cup of tea, but for this game, I don't know why, it just suits so well. Might be because of nostalgia. But I absolutely love the songs as well, listen to them in my free time. In my big ass Spotify playlist. So far this is actually pretty rough. Ooh, and that was a pretty bad turn on my part. And we're already 60% into the race. So we need to pull something out of our asses on the last bit of this race for sure. Don't even know if it will be salvageable. I know we can drive through this, right? Yep. I don't think we can, maybe. Oh shit, I remember that used to be a pain in the ass. I think we'll have to restart here. As I said, we'll have those once in a while. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. I don't think I can catch up to those guys. So let's concentrate a bit here. Looks like they have better cars though for this race, for sure. Because they are having a lot more speed and I had a perfect launch as well. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, it looks like this race will need to drive pretty perfectly. Not like that idiot just crashed. And we'll try and do this a bit better, especially that one turn. That's definitely one we can improve upon. But we know it's coming up now. That's always the advantage with doing these races, of course, again and retrying. You already know the track beforehand then. It's a bit better, you know. Like here, I know to do a bit more shorter. Perfect. They are slightly catching up, which definitely means they have very, very good cars at the moment. Jesus, why did I start drifting like a madman there? Luckily, we had some slowness to help us. This is the corner I fucked up upon, so let's not do that this time. Man, look at that guy, bro. Straight ruining the streets, man. How dare he? Don't go too fast here. Perfect. Let's get some speed. Alright, we just have one guy to take care of here. I'm gonna try and take this a bit better. Try and correct myself. Beautiful. Normally I don't use them a lot, but I think here it's pretty crucial. Oh yeah, look at that. That definitely saved us there and made us finish first. Let's freaking go. Alright. Beautiful. With that, let's go jump to the safe house. We've got a bit of cash for sure, which is great. I'm gonna go to my car select screen. Let's go back to our Supra, baby. Let's go to the next Blacklist race event. Let's see, we have this sprint as well. A circuit minimum. Count me in, baby. Alright, let's see how this baby handles again. Because every car is quite a bit different. Straight got the perfect finish. And yo! That Audi straight being a bully, man. What was that for, bro? Oh yeah, he's definitely a bit more clunkier to handle, it feels like, first off, compared to the Mazda. But I remember its top speed will be ever so slightly higher. Absolutely. Still love this car to death, though. And if we get the chance, we'll definitely, if we upgrade our Eclipse enough, or Mitsubishi, I'm definitely down to try that car, but I do know there's a couple of more interesting cars coming up as well that I want to show off probably, so it all just depends. We also need to kind of save a bit of money at least to the upcoming upgrades that we'll need to buy. Always need to take an account of that. I love how we're getting Sonny's music here in front, or not in front, but kind of where his area was. Pretty sure this is a circuit you did with it. Nah, it's not fully a circuit you did with him. Jeez! That turn. Let's use some nitrous to undo our speed mistake. Beautiful. Could have been a bit better, but yeah, you can definitely tell the competition is getting quite a bit tougher. Because this son of a bitch just caught up to us. News van! They're back for vengeance. I must be careful. I must be very careful. Beware of your surroundings for the news van. Always be wary. Never sleep with one eye closed, guys. Trust me on that. Never know when a news van's gonna pop out of nowhere. And just wreck your day, you know? Alright. So far, we are doing a great job with this race, I would say. Definitely getting used to the Supra pretty quickly here. Absolutely loving it. And look at them, just catching up, bro. It's crazy. Jesus. Alright, nitrous. Beautiful. Let's take this shortcut. Man, that was a beautiful cut I did there. I almost thought I was gonna hit that. That corner. Pretty sure that was like centimeters, bro, away from it. That's crazy. And also one of the main reasons I'm pretty glad I got healthier in like a decent amount of time to start recording again, because I kind of need to do a little bit of bulk recording here, because one, my Destiny 2 DLC is coming out pretty soon, and I'm gonna be grinding, and where I'm gonna have some holiday for. So yeah, like usual, you know, the grind for Destiny still continues for me. Still play it on the regular basis, not as regular as I used to, but still on a pretty regular basis enough. And yeah, whenever a new expansion always comes out, bro, I'm there grinding with a couple buddies of mine, like always, trying the new raid. So that's gonna be pretty exciting times ahead for me, especially the holiday. That's gonna be a bit very fun. So yeah, that's also why I'm bulk recording, so I can actually have a holiday, you know, because I do work. YouTube is not my job. I still have a job. And then I do my YouTube on top of that. And then the editing and everything. Even though I don't do that much editing. Used to do a ton more. But I've made it simpler for myself just to be able to sustain it. Because it still takes a huge amount of time. But I use that time to usually watch some YouTube content in between. So I always try to multitask multiple things. And that's how I basically can sustain it, by bulk recording a couple of weeks ahead. And now I actually need to bulk record like a couple of months ahead. Like at least a month and a half now, from where I'm at now. I want to be fully focused in on my holiday, you know, not going to work, sleeping in, and then grinding quite a lot. Jesus, that was very close to getting screwed over, my goodness. Alright, let's jump to the safe house then. Let's go to the blacklist. Looks like we've completed enough races for Baron to be very happy. But I am not happy because I want all the money right now. And right here, we've got a speed trap race. Brother! Why? Actually being aggressive, man. It's not necessary, bro. Alright, so we know how these work. It's been a minute, but just basically speed through every checkpoint as high or as quick as you can. Oh, brother, he messed up almost. Jesus, man. Up my ass. Let's use the road here. Always try to use the road to its maximum advantage. It's the biggest speeds you'll have. Look at that. Yeah, we got a big one from that. Alright. Let's get some nitrous to get us a bit boosted. Because I think, yeah, there's one coming up right there. Let's use a bit more. Got a pretty good speed there, I would say. Yep, we're still on top. Let's use some nitrous here, because I think the next one is coming up here. Yep, yes sir. Beautiful. Looks like we did that splendidly. Absolutely destroyed them fools. That was kind of crazy. So let's jump straight to the jump house. Yeah, let's go straight to the jump house, boys. Since now we only have like big scary events happening for the cops maybe. Let's see what we need to do. 10,000 bounty in one pursuit. Cost of 30,000 to the state. Pursuit for at least 5 minutes. Dodge 4 police roadblocks and evade the pursuit successfully. And get a couple tickets more. Alright, well I think we'll be alright with that. Let's go for the next race events then. We'll do the sprint with maximum cops. I think that sounds pretty okay. A perfect launch, there we go. And of course we get the cops music, bro. That's pretty hilarious. Alright, so let's see what we can muster during this race. I was gonna say, I can hear a Porsche behind me. And the main reason why I picked sprint for the cops first is because we're not alone. It may be so that the cops may be confused, may get fucked up by the other drivers, or where I need to restart where I don't need to encounter them anymore. Nah, brother, look at our speed. That's crazy. Alright, well, the cops are in pursuit with us. I was gonna say, I think we just straight already just fucked that one over. Already getting some pursuit costs, just in case, you know, it does go on. Let's hit that son of a bitch. I once again forgot if it actually counts towards the actual whenever, you know, you're there for the bounty. It all just depends. Jeez, that was quite a bit of a rough turn. That first driver is getting ahead a tiny bit, so we need to be careful. Not let him get too ahead. Yeah, only 2 seconds, that's fine. Can definitely catch up to that. Let's get some big speeds going. Looks like he's going for that shortcut, but it's not really like the biggest shortcut. Oh shit, I just saw that. Luckily, I think we kinda managed okay there. I just noticed that we have a big scary turn coming up there that we just passed. Yo, that's my car that's in the garage still, bro. It's crazy. Why was he just braking there like crazy? Jesus, man. Yo! We are heat level 2, baby. Which is very great. Look at that. That was a view, baby. Oh, that was sick to see, I mean. Yeah, now the cops are definitely getting quite feisty with us. We are heat level 2, which is pretty good. That's already a lot better for us. We'll get blockades. And yeah, it'll just in general cost more money for the government. So far, we are doing pretty good on the sprint still, though. Because we are still in a race. We are getting close towards the end of the race. So that is a very good thing. There's no way the cops just lost me like that. I think they actually did lose me. That's crazy. Let's see if we can encounter them again, because I actually still do want to encounter them. You got him? You got him? Yeah, you got me. There you go, buddy. There we go. Alright, so... Well, that timer looks a bit scuffed. Let's destroy some more property, shall we? Because we are screwing with some cops today to finish up the episode. I think that'll be a good thing to wrap up after this cop bit. Yep, let's trade more paint with everybody here. We have some things to destroy there to our right. But not too interested in doing that, my friends. And as you can see, our bar is moving ahead, so we are actually allowed to go to heat level 3. Jesus, brother! I don't think I've ever seen a car fly that freaking high in this game. That's crazy. That was criminal. That was actually straight criminal what I just did there. Like, actually crazy. You're not gonna pin me in, man. What are you smoking? I need to get like a 5-minute pursuit. And not much more destruction, so that's great. But actually a 5-minute pursuit. I forgot how long that actually can be. But we'll get probably everything else done, so that's pretty dope. That'll be crazy if we actually do get everything just fully done. Let's just keep destroying more things on the way. I was gonna say, bro, no, you're not closing in on me. I need more cops, more cops. Oh, there we go, back up 30 seconds. There we go, there we go. Now we just need to basically babysit this guy up for a bit. And I think we are getting close towards... Oh yeah, I know where we're going. I know where we're going. Yeah! Oh, I was gonna say... He just got destroyed. It's hilarious. Cost to the state has been done. Look at that, 30k. Our heat level is going crazy though. 1000 bounty. We need to go 2 more minutes basically for pursuing. I need to figure out where I am again. Aha, I think I'm going right. Bounty has been done, baby. Ooh, not that way. Luckily, I just saw that. Mister, I want to hit you. Thank you. The only thing we haven't gotten is like any blockades. But I think that's fine, to be honest. Because I think we are going to my secret spot soon. I can see that cop, or 2 cops actually, ahead of me. He just drove into that, bro. Absolutely abysmal. Okay, just 1 more minute. I've had so many cop cars in this. It's crazy, man. Look at that, bro. I'm destroying them even all. They're destroying themselves now. Okay, 1 more. Let's hit them. 1 more minute. I was trying to say that. Even though I think we can afford ourselves to maybe wrap things up here. We'll just like this, we can destroy quite a couple of them. We're so close to the 5 minutes already. I think we might as well just stick it out, right? I think that's honestly the smartest thing to do. We might just even outspeed him here. It's not like I don't want to do that, but I think around here I want to try and make a ballsy turn. Right here actually is perfect. Oh wait, shit. No, we're not done yet, Mr. Copman. There we go. That backup is a whole 2 minutes away. So basically, if we take this guy out very soon here, it'll be over. And we are very close to heat level 3. Yep, time challenge has been done. Yo, where does this guy come from? Crazy, man. Alright, so let's go to our big usual spot, the stadium. Oh shit, that was maybe a bit too early. Am I just avoiding him all of a sudden? Are we gone already? I guess we're gone already. Easy peasy.
Heading eastbound through the stadium interchange. You have a green light to go ahead and set up a containment.
Okay, he's driving away, so I guess we can just go to the... Oh, there's a blockade right there. That's very sad, but it's completely fine. We're gonna wrap things up. That was quite a big bounty. Quite some things done. Getting your heat down, pay attention to the car driving. Yeah, you can basically cool them off. Also, changing their looks all helps as well. Alright, we got quite a bit of stuff done with that one pursuit. So let's check out. We actually did the milestones, we just need to get more bounty done. So basically, in the next episode, I think we will do the next toll booth, and as well as our next milestone events. We'll get 16,000 easy bounty by just doing these speed traps. And then in the next big objective, we just basically need to dodge 4 big barricades. And honestly, that will probably be enough for us to tackle on Baron. So it just all depends how long that will take us. But I'm pretty sure the next episode will be taking on Blacklist number 10 on its list. So yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed and stay tuned for next episode.